Tonight's veterans race is actually going to start by age. We normally would do a pill draw, but tonight threw a little extra in there on them, and Papa Sig will be starting on the inside pole. He is our oldest veteran at 75, and Billy Meyer will be outside pole. He's 72. So you got Navy and Air Force on the front row. Going back to that second row, you got Art Gribb, Navy veteran. He's 53 years old, and Mike Watson, Coast Guard. Got Peter Steinmetz, Bree Edwards, Joe Alvello, Sammy Rosa, Evan Land, John Townsend, Matt Goff, Brandon Watson, and Derek Treeman. Derek Treeman being the youngest veteran in this race at 26. They're bringing the veterans cards down now, starting to work their way down here to get lined up. Let them know if we're doing 1 or 2 laps. Last time we went around in 1, and we brought racing. I think it was 2 because they went all the way around. Then they went back around and went off and showed them 1 to go. I think it worked good that way pretty quick.
Come on, big boy. I got you. I
right, this is your veterans event. They'll take 2 pace laps, so you can get all the pictures as they come back around with everybody rolling. On the front row, the 28 of Papa Sig, inside pole, outside pole, the number 0 of your scale guy, Billy Meyer. Inside, second row, the 669, that's going to be Mike Watson. Outside second row, Art Gribb in the 92. The number 14 of Peter Steinmetz is going to be inside second row. And Bree Edwards will be in the number 27 outside second row. Inside fourth row, excuse me, that's the third row. Inside fourth row, Joe Alvello in the 222. And Sammy Rosa in the number 24. Inside of the fifth row is going to be the 6 of Evan Land. And outside, the 13J of John Townsend. Matt Goff will be in the number 10 inside sixth row. The 166 Brandon Watson outside of that one, and Derek Treeman in the 6T, rounding out your field. Veterans race action here tonight. Got the National Guard Armory out there in front with the Humvee. You got Red Lee and a couple of Army and Navy Jeeps out there. Army, Navy, I think he just painted Navy on that one. I didn't know they had a Jeep. But hey, it's red. You never know what he's going to do out there. And you got your field of veterans and first responders behind them. Now again, we're starting them by age tonight, so oldest guys up front. Oldest guys up front tonight. And well, you got some ladies out there too now. I gotta be right. I'll be right when I say everything. And we got one shut down. It's the 669 of Mike Watson. But he'll get it joined back up with the pack here very quickly. We know he's ready to go. So y'all got your photo op as they come down the front straightaway here. When they come down the front straightaway, we want to get some good pictures of these guys and girls. Everybody rise up to your feet. Give them a big round of applause. Your veterans and first responders. Let them know you appreciate their service to our country. And now they're going to go for 20 laps of racing. Got Harry Vance watching from Aubrey, Texas tonight. Harry usually running in our crate division. Got him tuned in tonight watching. Y'all share this. Let everybody know that our veterans are out there racing. And they'll be pulling in this time, getting the 1 to go sign. Y'all got to make sure Red gets off the track. He might try to take the green flag with him. Next time by, we'll be going green flag racing in this year's veterans race. Papa Sig up there on the pole. Billy Meyer, your scale guy right there beside him. Mike Watson always fast in these races, and that number 669, Art Gribb, has done pretty good in them too. I believe he's a previous winner. Papa Sig, he's ready to go. Billy gets up, Mr. Myers gets up there beside him, and we're green flag racing in our veterans race. On the front straightaway, turn number 1. On the outside, here comes Art Gribb. Art Gribb to the front. We got one strolling down the outside, trying to pick up some more positions. Papa Sig kind of shuffled out of line. He gets back in there as quick as he can. And Art Gribb is going to lead lap number 1. Watson second. And Bree Edwards is third. Bree Edwards now up the track. Here comes the number 24. That's Sammy Rosa. We got a couple of them around. Looks like Myers and Edwards getting together over there, and the caution flag is going to fly. First caution of the race. Sammy Rosa up to third already. Picked up that ride last minute here at the Bullring. Believe it's his first trip here. Gonna try to put himself a W on the board. So we'll get them all lined back up here. Oh no, I might have spoke too soon on Rosa, as it sounds like something's up with the clutch, but they got him going. Not like the clutch was trying to lock up on it. They'll get him back up there. Did to stop it, just hit it one time. So this race again tonight sponsored by Old Kart Racing. Papa Sig out there in the number 28. He's currently riding in 8th. I'm sure he'll try to work his way back up a little bit. Papa Sig putting up the money for the trophies and all that. We're going to go green flag. Hopefully they're... We had a couple of them. Couple of them weren't looking. Always watch the flagman, and waving at the guys in the infield probably not going to do you any good. Always watch your flagman. So up front, Art Grip getting a challenge now from Sammy Rosa to the inside, and Rosa to the point. But here comes Art Grip back down the inside. Down the back straight away, and Rosa gonna take the lead. Rosa to the front, Grimm to second. Here comes Watson back down the inside. Bree Edwards looking fast on that outside. Gives that position up to Watson. Mike Watson now back to third. Back up to third. Rosa out front. Alvello now up to fifth. Matt Goff, he's the sheriff back there in Brian Francis' cart, the number 10. Watson now on the outside, taking that second position away. Rosa looking good out front tonight. Watson going to try to run him down. Edwards sliding up the track, giving that third position back to Grimm. She had just took that one away. And something's happened to Papa Sig's cart on the back straightaway. Let's see if he keeps it rolling or no. And it looks like he's going to be coasting to a stop back there. So Papa Sig, looks like they got him fired back up and under power. Had the trailer out there ready to load him up, take him in, but he's rolling again. Don't know if he's going to take it to the pits. We'll look here and see what he does. It looks like he's falling back in line. He's not done yet. Rookies, you'll be on the grid. You're up next. Rookies are on the grid up next. You'll have a little bit of time because we will stop these guys down here, give them trophies, talk to them. Looks like we're going to have to give them a lap here to get everybody caught up if we can. Six in the books. Flagman saying, hey, slow down a little bit. Got Wade Smith tonight chiming in from Kingsland, Georgia. Thanks for tuning in, Wade. We've seen him out here plenty of times at the track. So he's doing some vacationing in Georgia tonight, but tuning into the Bullring Live, and we're ready to go racing again, giving these folks at home watching a show. Rosa up front. Watson second, Cribb third. Edwards fourth. Alvello right there in fifth. Goff in sixth. Myers back there getting a little racy in that number 0. Trying to pick off a few positions. To the inside of Townsend, taking that spot away. Racing all around the track for position. We got one around. It's Billy Meyer into the tire in turn 2. And your scale guy is getting some fun in tonight. 72 years old, Air Force veteran Billy Meyer finding the same spot in turn 2 where he had some difficulty earlier. Working our way through the Veterans Race. This is all about your veterans and first responders, with it being Veterans Day week. Giving these guys and girls a chance to have some fun tonight. They've served our country, and now they're out here getting to have some fun. So Myers joining the field again. Lights are out on the Speedway. Rosa, Watson, Cribb, going green flag racing. Turn 1, Rosa, for his first trip to the Bullring, has found himself a good ride and a good line around this place, and it's a good place to be up front. I believe he's here with a Run What You Brung cart tonight. Had no idea that he was going to be in this race, and now he finds himself out front in the lead. And you'll see that cart later on in the regular Predator division, with Randy Glick at the wheel. Randy always helping us with sponsorship here, bringing the Nitro Fencing LLC on board for the regular Predator division. Hey, Bree Edwards now up to third, making the pass on Art Cribb. Halfway home this time by Rosa, your leader. Watson stalking him in that 669. It's a little ways back to Edwards. She would probably like to see a caution flag right now so she could get in on that mix, become our first female winner of the Veterans race. But this one's only halfway home. You never know what's going to happen in a race like this. You got some drivers that have done it before. You've got some that have 0 seat time. And right now, Rosa just clicking off laps. Randy Glick down there watching his cart out front. Trying to get the first W of the night. And a few of them further back that are kind of just making some laps and having fun. But Rosa right now up front, he's got this one under control. Watson not making up any ground. Seems like Rosa's actually found a little more speed as the laps go on. Got about an 8 cart length lead, another 8 back to Edwards, probably 15 back to Gribb, a straightaway back to Goff. 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Peter Steinmetz back there in the 14. Myers, Billy Meyer looking to the outside of him, trying to pick up a position. They might catch some, yeah, they're catching lap traffic now. They caught Townsend. Alvelo's cart starting to lose speed, starting to break up. So his hopes of getting a W tonight are gone. We've got one more lap cart to get by for Rosa. Watson hoping that he slows him down a little bit. He's going to cut him down in the groove. So he's going to lose a little bit of time here. Rosa still behind the lap cart. Now he's looking to the inside, gets by. That's the number 6 of Derek Freeman. 2 laps to go. Sammy Rosa, your leader. Watson trying to find anything, any more speed to run him down here. But Rosa has gotten really comfortable in this seat, and he's got one more time around. We've got a cart stopped on the back straightaway, but the white flag has already flown. It's still, everybody's, the caution flag has not flown. The caution flag is not out. Looking for that third position. It's the battle. We had one stop back there. It looked like Edwards had stopped, but she was down on the bottom of the track. Any which way, the white flag was flying. So if we'd have thrown the caution, the field was locked in. Once that white flag flies, the only flag that can follow it is the checkered flag, y'all. So we were trying to let him race it out. The cart was out of the racing groove. guys and girls, they have trophies in them. I didn't get them all out because it was a lot of styrofoam. So we get some pictures down here with the veterans. Definitely going to get a word with our winner. Sammy Rosa had no idea you were coming to do this part tonight. Talked you into it at the last minute. I'm going to say you're probably glad you went ahead and signed up.
I sure did. Definitely the first person I got to say thanks to is Jessica, because she...
We got here tonight, we didn't even know if we were going to have a drivers for the veterans race, and then all of a sudden Jessica come up to me and said, "Hey, do you have a driver?" I said, "Apparently not." That's unusual for me. I never get to watch my car run. But, Corey Holly with Kryptonite.
We know you probably got a few people you want to thank too. I see one here that looks a little bit cold, but you want to thank everybody?
I definitely want to thank my wife and my family for coming out. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Well, thank you for your service. We appreciate you coming out tonight, and Jessica will get your picture here. I believe the winner and his family are ready for some pictures. Mike Watson, I think we've seen you before. Second place tonight, crazy. He hadn't even ever seen that kart before. But boy, did he finally found a line somewhere about the middle of the race, and he like started clicking off laps, and I was like, man, they need a caution if they're going to be battling here. But y'all had a good race. We appreciate you coming out and run with us. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Thank Papa Sig. That's number one. Thank the Bullring and everybody here that come out tonight. I've got a tore up shoulder, so I'm going to have to say some kind of excuse. But don't like coming in second, but I think we did a pretty good night tonight.
Well, we appreciate you coming out and run with us, and we'll be doing it again Memorial Day. What happened to yours, Brandon? They're predators. They do weird stuff, don't they?
It must just be one of the nights I ain't feeling good. And of course,
Don't breathe on the microphone. Now you done gave it to everybody. He'll be back, I'm sure. Billy Meyer, did you get your trophy? Did Jessica give it to you? Billy Meyer does our scale work. He's here every week. Y'all know him from here, from Fruitland, and every other track around. Billy, we appreciate you coming to run with us tonight. Didn't get one of the top threes, but I know you got a.
Yeah, it was a blast out there, and I want to appreciate you guys putting on the show.
We appreciate you running.
Holmes Gillett Racing, Brandon Watson, Dad, and Joe, and all them for giving me a Kart Racing.
We appreciate you getting a chance to run, and if anybody ran into you in this race and they're running in another one, tell them they're light. Art Gribb, got yourself a third. I'm sure you're coming back to do some more racing later on, aren't you?
Definitely.
Who do you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank my brother. He pretty much helps. He sets up the card. I help him do it. And I want to thank my daughter for coming, my first race. So I got third. And I want to thank everybody on TV that's watching, my mom, and all my friends, and everybody that came tonight. Thank you. We really appreciate the support. Old Fart Racing.
There you go. Hey, we appreciate it. Maybe we'll be talking to you a little more later on. Anybody else got someone they want to thank? Here's your chance to jump up on the camera. You can thank whoever you want. I mean, you don't have to thank Brian. He didn't give you a winning cart tonight, so you just go, I don't know what happened. This guy gave me a fourth place cart at best. I mean, it was kind of slow. I blame him.
Yeah,
We appreciate you coming out. Hey, man, I like that hat. That's where I go to church at. What are you doing out here? You're helping out. Yeah, let's make sure y'all roll them across the scales. We're not worried about the weight, but just want to take a quick peek with the tech man. Make sure nobody's got no funny business like them Mitchells or anything. Oh, hey, you know he was behind you. If you didn't get your trophy, make sure that you got one. I want to thank Red Lee for bringing out the Jeeps tonight. I'm about to take the ladder away from Papa Sig. Coming out next will be your rookie division. We'll get our regular program underway. We always take a little longer for our veterans races, making sure that they get some recognition for all that they've done for us. So rookies, it's your turn. Rookies, it's your turn. All right, so the oldest veteran in the race, getting $25 courtesy of Jessica Zachary, Papa Sig. Papa Sig, you were the oldest veteran in the race, so you got $25. Danielle's got it over at the parts trailer. Joe Alvello, you got last place when you broke out there. So Joe Alvello, you got $25 over at the parts trailer. And your winner, Sammy Rosa, you got $150 over at the parts trailer. So we appreciate everybody coming out to run. And you got your S Creations 352 tumbler. So now we'll move on to the rookie division. We've got 2 heat races of rookies tonight. Warden will be on the pole in that number 5. Outside pole be the number 12 of Warner. Erickson in that number 18 inside second row, and the 133 of Durbin. Yeah, outside second row. Rookies are your 5 to 8-year-olds, red plate, red restrictor plate. And they're firing them up, getting them ready to go. Flagman looking them over. And we're getting ready to go green flag racing. It's out. Warden will jump out first. Erickson and Warner will be racing for second down into the first corner. And Warden out front, Erickson, Warner, and Durbin all right there together for Kart's rookie division, trying to figure out who's going to put it on the inside pole for tonight's feature. Tonight's feature event in your rookie division, sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus. So winner of that feature will take home $25. And second and third place will take home $15 and $10 in that feature, courtesy of Slack Nation Racing and Rudy Rodriguez. So Warden, your early leader here in your first rookie heat race. Erickson rides second. If you're just tuning in, yeah, you're seeing the rookies are just now on the track at almost 8, or a little after 8:30, but we had our veterans kicking off the night in our presentation of colors, all that fun stuff, and our veterans salute early, and we appreciate everybody who tuned in and showed up for that one tonight. Warden now with a pretty good lead down the back straightaway. Looks like they're going to love this track tonight. It is about as nice of a surface as you can ask for. No sealer, plenty of moisture in it, smooth as well, you know. And it's just a bitey little track tonight, and we're loving it. Andy did a great job getting this one ready for these guys. And can't say enough about the staff here at MCS. White flag in the air for your leader, Warden. Down the back straightaway one last time. He'll try to put this one away. And it looks like Warden's going to take this one and put it on the pole for the feature. Erickson, Warner, and Durbin rounding out your rookie first heat race field. Coming out next, your second heat race in the rookie division. Second rookie heat race on the front straightaway now. Waylon Taylor in that number 6T. He'll be on the pole. He's got Beck beside him. Jamison Beck in that number 72. Inside second row, Elwood looking to try to find himself up to that front row tonight. And on the outside second row, that's Cameron, Renee Cameron. Junior 1, you should be at the grid. You're on deck, followed by Junior 2. Junior 1, then Junior 2. Flagman looking him over. Dad's getting out of the way. And the green flag flies. We've got Beck out front, but here comes Elwood down the outside, and Elwood's going to take it to the lead. Beck back to second. Taylor third. Cameron fourth. Junior 1, need you all over at the grid. Junior 1, we need you at the grid. Elwood now stretching out that lead over Beck. Taylor trying to run Beck down. Looks like he's found that gas pedal. He's picking up some speed now. Cameron, she's just riding around the inside, making some laps, having some fun here tonight. This is where the rookies get started. This is where they begin racing. Rookie division, 5 to 8 years old, red restrictor plate, small pipe, shoe clutch. If you're looking to get into racing, contact our Facebook page. We'll help you, point you in the right direction. You can be out here December 3rd on our next race. Elwood got himself a pretty darn good lead, about a half a track right now. Just put a lap on Taylor. Beck is still second. Taylor is third. This is your second heat race, rookie division. Elwood looking to put himself on that front row beside Warden. White flag in the air. And we're going to be looking at a checkered flag for Mr. Elwood. So Weston Elwood getting the W. Beck will be second in the 72, Jamison Beck. Waylon Taylor will be third in the 16. And Renee Cameron, she'll be fourth in the 11. And that sets up your rookie feature. Junior 1, you're coming out next, followed by Junior 2, then Junior 3. So your Junior 1 heat race coming out. We got 7 in this heat race. 7 Junior 1s tonight. Gamble will be on the pole. It's that moment when you turn around and look behind you and there's kids in the air. In the tower, in the tower. So Gamble will be on the pole in the 77. Roxy Townsend in the 31. She'll be outside pole. Is the English in at number 4 inside second row. Jackson Hazelou in the 3/8 outside second row. Chevy Townsend in the number 32 inside second row, or inside third row. Got Alyssa Taylor in the 22 on the back, and I've got a number 21 that I don't have a name for, but I'll get one before the end's out. We'll just call you out. They'll do the mystery driver tonight. Flagman looking them over. And we're going to go green flag racing. Roxy Townsend's motor not sounding real good. That almost sounds like the choke's on. Out front, Hazelou from the outside second row found his way to the front, but here comes Gamble down the outside on the front straightaway. These two are battling for a championship, and don't look now, but here comes Izzy English. She's going to put herself in position in case these two boys get into messing around too much to find her way out front. Chevy Townsend back there in the 4th position in at number 31. The battle for the lead up front in this heat race. Hazelou and Gamble. Every point is going to count down to the finish. They're within 10 points of each other, 10 or 20. So, and we do give heat race points, so they know it. They know that everything's on the line right here. And Gamble's back out front. Hazelou right there in second. They're going to catch some lap traffic, so they're going to have to stay on their toes. Got 2 lap carts. Both of them are low. Gamble way up the track. Hasloo right about the middle of it. He'll make up a little ground right there. Down into turn 3. Both of them have to take the high line. Gamble pulls it down nicely there, and it looks like Townsend's cart is going to come to a stop right here on the front straightaway, as it's just not going to run. All right, John, you're going to have to get back to work on that one. John Townsend and his daughter Roxy putting that motor together on Wednesday night so that she could race. And they'll get her pushed in. Everybody will work high. We'll get these 2 to slow down out front. I need the Junior 2 heat race to be on the grid, followed by the Junior 3 heat race. All right, we are getting ready to go back to green. Gamble, Hasloo, English. And we'll go green flag racing. Hasloo looking to the bottom. Gamble working up to the high side of the track. But remember, this isn't like any other track. There are grooves all the way around here. You can run the top, you can run the bottom. That's why we keep the surface this way. And Gamble using every bit of it tonight. Hasloo second. English having a good run there in third. We got to get her out of here at a decent hour. She's got a horse show in the morning. Riding for Stable Life Farm and my wife in that front. So she's a multi-sport athlete. Up front, that battle for the lead. They're going to be catching a couple lap carts again. Townsend there, there's the second one. They're drifting up the track a little bit, but your leaders get by. White flag in the air. The last time around, Gamble, Hasloo trying to figure out who's going to put it on the pole for the feature, and it looks like it's going to be Gamble. Hasloo will be second, English will be third. Junior 2. They're going to go 5 wide down the front straightaway. That's 5 wide down the front straightaway. Zachary to second, and that new yellow body takes it to the front. He's got Randy Smith right behind him, and from the back, oh, excuse me, not Randy behind him. He's got Erickson behind him. And I got my glasses on. How'd I mess that one up? Now Randy's to the back bumper. Randy Smith to the back bumper of Erickson. Charles Smith hanging that new body on the number 43 this week after it suffered some serious damage last week. That is a majestic body that's almost 20 years old. But it never got put on a kart, so it's still very bright yellow. So he's out front with Zachary. He's got Randy Smith the second, Erickson third, Chameleon fourth, Lloyd, Maturko, and Scharouse rounding out the field. Zachary still leading. Got his new Tornado motor on there. He's got Randy Smith right behind him with a RPM motor. Erickson still right there with him. She was your heat race winner last week. She'll be sitting on the pole for the first feature on December 3rd. Both these two want to set it on the front row. So hopefully for their sake, they take it a little easy on each other, but there's contact. Randy putting up the hand, actually backing out of it. Nice move right there, very sportsmanlike. Zachary now giving him room, and they actually backing off. Look at these two actually giving each other room. And there's some contact. You knew it was coming. They couldn't resist. Last lap, white flag out. If they can hold it together, they'll set it on the front row. If they get together, Erickson will be waiting. And here comes Randy Smith down the back straightaway. He's taking the lead away on that final straightaway run, and it'll be Randy Smith, your winner. Zachary second, Erickson third. Looks like Lloyd, Chameleon, Maturko, and Scharouse rounding out your field. Coming out next, your Junior 3. That means Wing Champ should be on the grid, followed by Run What You Brung. Please make sure when that race in front of you is on the track that you are in your go-kart. That makes it where we can get through the night. We had an extra show tonight, so we're going to be a little later, running a little later than usual. So if everybody be in their cart and ready, that'll help us to catch up. Got you a great surface out there. Shouldn't be a lot of wrecks tonight, unless you create them. And here comes your Junior 3 division. Jordan Hedge will be on the pole. Timothy Zachary outside, and Trenton Taylor in that number 6 making his first run here with us tonight. Inside second row. And it'll be a drag race down to turn 1. It looks like Hedge will win the drag race. He'll wobble a little bit, lose some momentum. Here comes Zachary down the inside, and Zachary will go to the lead. Hedge will pull back in behind him. Taylor still right there with him. And it looks like Zachary will lead lap number 1. Hedge now looking to the inside. He'll try to work that inside line. He'll take the lead back. Slides up the track. Zachary with a good run down the back straightaway. Going to look to the outside of him. Hedge moving him up the track a little bit, but he pulls back down. And Zachary will duck back in behind him. Now Hedge will lead this one. Down through 1 and 2. Hedge with the advantage down the back straightaway. Zachary still right there with him. Wing Champ, you should be at the grid. Wing Champ, you should be at the grid, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champ and Run What You Brung. All your junior divisions tonight. Sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus. Quality Marine Surplus. Giving $25 to the winner of each of these classes. Zachary right back to the back bumper of Hedge as he slid up the track a little bit, lost some momentum. Gives him a little tap, lets him know he's there. But Hedge holding on to that lead. It's good to be up front. Zachary going to look to the outside. Hedge moves up. Zachary looks to the bottom. Hedge covers the line. Doing a nice job out front, just making his laps. Hey, when you're the leader, they have to pass you. One thing about having a nice wide track with plenty of grooves to run in, there's a whole bunch of racetrack out there to use. So Hedge still leading, Zachary still second, Taylor still right back there in third. He'll get faster as he gets some seat time, I'm sure. Not looking bad for first time out. Hedge and Zachary, 1-2, last lap down the back straightaway, down into turn 3, and it looks like your winner is going to be Jordan Hedge in that number 14. Zachary will be second, and Taylor third. So that was all your junior divisions. Again, sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus for the winners at $25, and Slack Nation Racing. They'll be sponsoring second and third in those divisions. Once again, if y'all could be in your carts and ready to go, that'd be fantastic. We've been doing real good with this, and we want everybody with that when that heat race in front of you is on the track, you should be in your cart and ready to go. We're going to just start sending them. Run what you brung. Be up behind them and be ready to go. Box stock 400, you'll be behind the run what you brung. When the last race is taking their checkered flag, that is not time to be rolling up, pushing your cart to the grid. Yeah, I got stuff to do at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'll put a time limit on it. Y'all got about 2 minutes, and y'all are going green. Period. That's how we work. Send them out. Send them out, track grid guys. Send them out. Serious. Send them out. Run what you brung, be in your cart and ready to go. From here on out, we send them out. When the last track class rolls off, you roll out. If you're not in your cart and you're not ready, you miss your race. If you miss your race, I'm sorry, it's pretty simple. Be in your cart and ready to go. Number 7 on the pole, Tim Wishin. On the outside pole, Perkins. Inside second row, 65, Tim Seawright. Outside pole, the sense cart of O.J. Seawright. Vice, Anderson, and Alvello round out your wing champ field. Wishin will lead them down into turn number 1. Here comes that number 4 that I don't have. Oh, no, excuse me, number 65, Tim Seawright. Wishin, Seawright, Vice. And OJC Wright's car. Oh, we got a contact down there. Vice and Wishes. Wing Champs tonight, sponsored by 90.3 FM out of Haines City, Gospel Radio. 90.3 FM paying $50 to the winner of the Wing Champ division. Run what you brung. You should be at the grid, in your seat, ready to roll. Run what you brung, at the grid, in your seat, ready to roll. Box Stock 400, be ready to roll up behind them, followed by Predator. So Wishing tapped the back straightaway wall, got down into turn number 3, lost it. Vice had nowhere to go on that one. So we'll get them all lined back up here. The last completed lap, OJC Wright catching a big break because before his started sputtering, he was in second. So Vice will remain in third. I do not have a name for the 07. Perkins not making the green, so he didn't come out. Tim Seawright, he's a few points behind his dad, OJ Seawright, so he's got to win just about everything to try to take that championship this year, and he's in the right place for it right now. Tim Seawright, your leader. OJ Seawright second. Run what you brung, be at the grid ready to go, followed by Box Stock 400. Run what you brung and Box Stock 400, be ready to go. Tim Seawright, your leader. OJ Seawright second, Ron Vice third. Wishing in the 7, and he's beside the 07, side by side, trying to pick up a position. Alvello ran earlier in the Veterans race. He's out there riding 6th right now. Halfway home in his heat race. And OJ Seawright's kart hopping and sputtering a little bit. Everybody going to try to get by, Wishing to the bottom, Vice to the outside. Side by side, these two had some fun the last time they were near each other in turn 3. This time they give each other plenty of room. And they'll be side by side coming off the 4, but Wishing now back to second. And that right there is going to get Tim Seawright a lot of points, because these heat races give points. And we got one around Wishing, but it looks like he wasn't able to get going here. He was kind of in a bad spot facing traffic. He was trying to go, but he wisely stayed still, and the caution flag flies. They'll get him lined back up, try to get him back to green. Good break again for OJ Seawright. He was on the verge of losing about 40 points there and was able to now have a chance to keep it together and maybe only lose about 10 or 20 unless he can gain him a position back. Tim C. Wright bringing him to green, the 07 Kart, which I will get a name for. Running second. I know who's in the 07 Kart. Virgil Andrews is in the 07 Kart. Recognize the fire suit. Two to go. Right. And somebody's kart making a lot of racket. But they're going to keep going. Y'all duck for flying parts because one of the second or third place karts is jingling something. Sounds like the 07 of Andrews, but it's running really good, so he don't want to bring it in. O.J. Seawright losing some speed now. Tim Seawright going to win this one. Andrews second. And the one making all the noise makes it to the end. And the one that wasn't making noise, it's coming to a stop. Tim Seawright giving O.J. Seawright a push there to get him off the track. Run what you brung. You'll be coming up next here. Box Stock 400. Bring them to the grid. Well, you should be already at the grid. You're rolling up behind right now. Box Stock 400. You are on deck. Followed by the Predator. First heat race, second heat race. Make sure you're there right behind them. This is your Run What You Brung. Run what you brung and hope you brung enough. On the track now. They'll get a few hot laps to warm up their tires a little bit. The smell of racing fuel in the air. We're ready to do some Run What You Brung racing. They're going to get lined up. Sammy Rosa there in that number 7. He was the winner of your veterans race, making his first appearance here at the Bullring, just trying to get that two-stroke cleared out. They'll get him up there. You'll have Anderson in that number 4, should be on the pole if he'll get on up there. Donaldson outside pole, Newhouse inside, second row. Spatulski will be in that 11Z again tonight. Bailey Spatulski, pilot in the 11Z. She's a regular on the mini sprint circuit, and here she is tonight, running in a Run What You Brung kart, getting some laps in. Tim Zachary, the number 17, he was your heat race winner last week. He'll be sitting on the pole for that race on the 3rd. And Rosa will start outside 3rd row. It looks like we got them all together now. Flagman looking them over. And we'll go green next time by. Box stock 400, make sure you're at the grid, in your cart, ready to go. Followed by the first heat race of Predators and the second heat race of Predators. Run what you brung on the track now. Anderson, Donaldson on the front row. Newhouse, Patulski, Zachary, and Rosa. 6 just nasty fast cars. Green flag out. Donaldson down the front straightaway takes the lead. Zachary, Newhouse, and Patulski going to battle for that second. Patulski up high, she's heading for the bottom, and Patulski's going to get around, she'll loop it back around and get back underway. Newhouse, Donaldson side by side down the front straightaway for the lead. You got Newhouse and Zachary battling for the points championship, so Newhouse going to try to get some points here. Donaldson battling back on the high side. This one brought to you tonight by C&R Window Installation, putting up $50 for the winner of the feature event. One stop down there in the bottom, turn number 3, Anderson. Anderson down there, very slow. He's all the way to the bottom. And they'll bring that caution flag out, trying to get him clear. Didn't quite see what happened down there, but he was in a bad spot when they're going this fast. Caution flag out on the number 4. We'll be coming to green. Newhouse will be your leader. Donaldson will be second. Zachary, Patulski, and Rosa. Box stock 400. Make sure you're in the grid. Box stock 400. You're making sure you're in the grid, followed by them Predators. Cleo Green next time by. Over 70 carts in the house tonight. We were almost to 80 the last time I checked, and it's looking like another good night of racing here at the Bullring. You won't find 70 or 80 carts anywhere else on a Friday night. Not many places anyway. And not go-karts. Go-karts generally run on the Saturdays, but we run on the Friday nights here. Zachary jumping up beside Donaldson on that restart. When Newhouse fired, Zachary fired, Donaldson a little. It just takes a second to get that big old motor wound up, but when he does, man, does it go. Patulski back to fourth. Rosa, your first 2-stroke back there. Having a pretty good run for his first time in this one. I think if he gets the bugs worked out of it, he'll be a force to be reckoned with out there. He's got Anderson pulled up beside him on the back straightaway. Patulski pulled up beside Donaldson looking for that third position. Newhouse out front. Got himself a good line and is looking good tonight. Very quick out there tonight. Newhouse, Zachary, now it's Patulski to third. Zachary a little bit sideways to three. We got a caution flag out. It's Rosa, turn number 2. Once again, run what you brung on the track now. It's just what it sounds like. I don't care what motor you put on a regular go-kart frame, but if you can squeeze it on there, have some fun with it. We'd like to see some more of them out here. We've had all kinds of varieties of motors come out and run. They will run during King of the Ring. So all you guys out there with the big, bad, nasty ones, or you think you do, that'll be your chance to come out here and prove what you got if you have enough. Because the Bullring is a very different animal than many other tracks, especially those sealed ones. You have got to lay that horsepower to the track. Caution flag going to stay out. Looks like the field has got somebody out there that may have a problem. Okay, last completed lap. Looks like Donaldson would have been third. Is that what they're telling them? Believe that's what they're telling them. Last completed lap, Donaldson was third place. Flagman says we're good, lights are out, let's go green flag racing. Patulski, she'll be looking for a way back around. 81 of Donaldson. We got the cart of Rosa down there having problems on the bottom of turn 3. Caution flag back out. Rosa in a bad spot down there. It was hard to see them. Sometimes you just go ahead and turn them loose, and that way they don't pile on top of each other. So we'll see if we can get Rosa back underway, but it looks like he's stepping out of the cart. And here comes the trailer. Box Stock 400, you've had plenty of time to get to the grid now, so you should all be there in your go-karts, all comfy, cozy, warm, all that good stuff. Predator 375. Predator 375 will be right behind him. Don't forget that Curbside Cuisine is open down there. Curbside Cuisine open right beside the TZ Motorsports Parts trailer. 10% of everything that you spend down there at Curbside Cuisine goes directly into our points fund. Again, Curbside Cuisine, 10% of everything you spend down there goes directly into our points fund. They're located right beside the TZ Motorsports Parts trailer. If I want a paycheck tonight, I need y'all to buy parts. I'm not asking you to break anything. Hey, maybe just buy something you know, just can't live without. Run what you brung on the track tonight. They got a surprise bonus tonight on top of the fact that CNR window installation is sponsored $50 to win tonight. Hill Septic Service is putting a bonus on top of that. They can't hear us, so we'll tell you, Hill's putting up another $100. So the winner tonight in the Run What You Brung, taking home $150. Hey, it's only $20 to race, no extra fees, no extra blah, 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 blah that you see sometimes. They were cranking Rosa back up. He had him shut it down there at turn number 3. It's his first trip here to the Bullring. We want him to have a good one, so we got him fired back up down there, and we're going green flag racing. Zachary now second, going to try to give a challenge to Newhouse. Pulls back up on him in turn 3. Waves at him, lets him know he's there. Newhouse stretches a little bit of room down the front straightaway. Zachary will try to do that back straightaway move again, but this time Newhouse with a really good run down the back straightaway. He's got a little more distance. Zachary too far sideways, saves it. But he's going to lose some track position as Donaldson down to second. And Newhouse is gone now. Zachary going to pull it back up to second beside Donaldson. Donaldson tucks back in behind him. Spatulski's still right there in third. She's got a good line now as Donaldson rides up the track. Spatulski right there. And Spatulski finds a dirt bank back straightaway. And she's to a stop. Bottom of the back straightaway. Spatulski back there. Looks like she was. She was underway, but she drew the caution. So 11Z to the rear. Spitulski drawing the caution back there. I want to remind y'all that if you can go, you need to go. We don't want it to turn into a caution fest every time someone gets a little sideways. Newhouse, bring them back to green. Zachary Donaldson. Down the back straightaway. Newhouse leading this field to run what you brungs around. White flag will be in the air. One more lap to go. Zachary way high up the track. And it looks like he may have broke something. He's going to bring it to the pits. Checkered flag is out. Newhouse, Donaldson, Spitulski. Rosa is on the lead lap, so he'll be fourth, and Anderson will be fifth. Four box stock 400s here tonight. Shell on the pole, Erickson outside pole, Tharp and Smith. All going to be battling out for $50 to win. So Shell to the front, Tharp second, Erickson and Smith. Your box stock 400 division sponsored tonight by CNR Window Installation. $50 to the winner, so you got a 1 in 4 shot at $50. Tharp looking to the inside of Shell. Gonna try to put himself on the pole, but Shell says, not yet. I'm your leader. Predators heat race, number 1 and number 2. The other grid, Predator heat race 1 and 2, followed by Crate. Predator heat race 1 and 2, followed by Crate. You got your box stock 400 on the track now. Trevor Tharp looking to the inside, Shell on the outside. It's the battle of the 21s. Hey, a 21 just won the last heat race. We're looking like the odds are rolling for 21 again. Here again, Erickson wanted to let these two just figure it out and maybe take advantage of it when it's all said and done. They're trading a little paint up there in the front. Big thanks to Rick with the ice cream truck down there. Rick's got the ice cream truck right behind the tower. Just brought me a nice milkshake. So go get yourself some ice cream. Rick always taking care of our ice cream needs here at the Bullring. Heard me getting a little bit raspy in the voice here. I knew it was time. I needed some ice cream. Halfway home, box stock 400. Shell, Tharp, Erickson, Smith, your running order. Again, $50 to the winner of the feature tonight, courtesy of CNR Window Installation. Your top three all right there together in this box stock 400 heat race. Again, Predators, heat race number 1. You should be at the grid ready to go in your seat. And heat race number 2 right behind them, followed by the Crate. 2 laps to go. Box stock 400 heat race action here at the Bullring tonight. This one sponsored by CNR Window Installation. Shell, Tharp, and Erickson. Smith back there in fourth. White flag in the air, one more time around. Down the back straightaway. Looks like if he can hold it down, Shell is going to get this one, and he does. Shell, your heat race winner. Tharp, Erickson, and Smith rounding it out. All right, it's time for your Predator division. We had 6 of you scheduled for this heat race, only 4 are going out. He's going to give them the one to go this time by, and we'll go green next time by. You've had literally 30 minutes to get to the grid of me calling you, and if you can't make it in that time, you didn't want to race that bad. Heat race number 2, make sure you're at the grid and ready to go. Heat race number 2 at the grid, ready to go for the Predators. Crates, you're right behind them. Again, we will go green without you. Be in your seat and ready to go racing. Grib and LaFrance. You seen Art Grib running the race earlier? He'll be in this one. Green flag out. Grib will go to the front. LaFrance right behind him. Heat race number 2. As you can tell, we'll go green. So make sure you're at the grid, ready to go. Followed by the crate and the box stock 350. You got the 14 of Van Buren out there, riding, challenging for third. Looks like Matt Matilski. Nope, he's going to be in the second heat race. Well, I still don't have a name on the 6th. Boy, I'm doing a terrible job tonight. Grib still your leader. You see Buster Grib, or not Buster, his brother Buster running in the other class. He'll be running here in a minute. This is Art Grib. He was in the veterans race earlier. Art Grib, your leader. Bryant LaFrance right there with him. Bryant's face shield starting to fog up a little bit. Winding down this first Predator heat race. Predator heat race number 2. You should be at the grid in your seat ready to roll, guys. Predator heat race number 2 in your seat ready to roll. Crate, you should be directly behind them, ready to roll up. We got one around on the bottom of turn number 4, LaFrance. LaFrance around in the bottom of turn number 4. And he is in the dirt bank over there, bringing out the caution flag here in this Predator heat race number 1. He's going to have to get off there and drag it off there. Your Predator division tonight, sponsored by Nitro Fencing LLC. Nitro Fencing's been a sponsor on our Predator class now for probably a good year or so. Really glad to have them on board. Randy Glick, always helping to make sure that Nitro's here and sponsoring for us. So LaFrance brought out a caution. He will go to the rear. If you bring out a caution by yourself, there's a pretty good chance you go to the rear. I mean, it's a shocker sometimes, but and he'll go to the rear. And we'll go green this next time by. Someone give me a name on that mystery 6 out there. Because he's in second now, so we'd like to say his name, but we have a mystery. Lots of contact in turn number 2, and Van Buren gonna roll through to second place now on that one. France in third. Grib out front that 92. Laps winding down. Grib's still your leader. Van Buren finding a little bit of speed now. Getting comfortable in the cart. Heat race number 2. Predators, you're in your seat ready to go. Crate, you're sitting in them seats right behind them ready to go. Fox Stock 350. I'd highly recommend you be working your way to the grid as there's 2 laps to go in this one. White flag in the air. One more lap for Grip. That race for second. Trying to heat up, but it looks like Van Buren's got it under control. And this one's going to go to Grib. Van Buren, LaFrance, and the mystery set. Coming out now, your Predator Heat Race number 2, also sponsored by Nitro Fencing LLC. Crate, you're rolling up now to be on deck. Crate 375, you're rolling up on deck. The 201 of Chapman is on the pole for this one. Townsend was scheduled to be on the outside pole. I think he dropped out on this one. English in the 27, Matilski in the 6M. Kyle Morris is out there in the 821, and Randy Glick in the number 24. His cart won the Veterans race with Rosa at the wheel, and now he's going to see if he can put it in victory lane. And Morris goes to the point. Yeah, I got Glick right behind him and English behind him. Chapman and Matilsky are rounding out the field. Caution flag is flying. We got one around on the bottom of turn number 2. Looks like it's going to be Matilsky bringing out the caution. I need the crate 375. Crate 375. Make sure you're at the grid and ready to go. Crate 375 followed by box stock 350. Looks like we got Matilsky fired back up. We'll get him around there to run down the field. And we'll try to go green on the next time around. Now he's found the gas pedal to catch up. I did tell him at the driver's meeting on the caution flag, take it easy, we'll give you time to catch up. But once that track is clear and the track workers are clear, you can catch up. Morris leads him back to green, but Glick with a good start. He fired right on cue. And Morris slides up the track, and Glick going to try to take it to the point. Morris still right there on his outside corner. A little bit of contact on the crossover. And you know there's going to be some paint trading going down in the turn number 1 at this point. Glick with the crossover back to the bottom, and Glick to the point. Morris will look back down. We'll see if we see another crossover move or if he'll hang it on the outside. He does, still side by side. Morris and Glick down the front straightaway. Hammered down side by side racing here at the Bullring. This time Morris slides out a little bit, loses a little bit of ground there. English right there with him in the number 27. Got a side by side battle back there between Chapman and Matilsky as well for the 4th position. And this battle up here for the lead, that's going to decide who starts on that front row, and they both want it. Glick closing the bottom line off. Morris having to back out a little bit there. It'll be halfway home this time by. Need them crate 375s over in the grid, ready to go, followed by box stock 350. Crate, box stock 350, then Masters. Only one heat of each of those guys, so remember, time's going to go by pretty quick, so make sure you're at the grid if you still haven't ran a heat race. Up front, the battle for the lead. Here comes Morris down the inside. Glick now back to second. Glick will probably be looking for that crossover. He knows Morris leaves the bottom open, but this time Morris has it covered, holds that bottom down. Nowhere for Glick to go. So Glick will have to find another way around. And Morris still your leader, 8:21 out front, 24 in second in this nitro fencing heat race. The winner of their feature tonight will take home $50, $30 to second, $20 for third. As always, only $20 to race, and that's because of all these great sponsors like Nitro LLC, Nitro Fencing LLC, that come on board and put up the money for these classes. Hey, everything that you put in our hands goes right back into the driver's fund. You'll see it exactly dollar for dollar when you sponsor a class. White flag in the air, Morris out front. Glick second, English third. Last lap. And either Morris found some speed or Glick lost some. Something's changed because now Morris is checking out. He's your winner. Glick second, English third. It looks like it'll be Chapman and Matilski. Coming up next, your crate 375. He got 3 crate carts tonight. Buster Gribb will be on the pole. Jace Reif, he'll be on the outside pole. And Trevor Tharp. Trevor Tharp in that number 14 will be on the third row, or excuse me, starting third, not on the third row, because there's not 3 rows tonight. Gribb and Reif, front row. Box stock 350. We actually got 2 heat races of box stock 350. Both your heat races should be up there at the grid. Masters, you'll be right behind them. Green flag in the air. Jace Reif, he was ready to rock. Gribb up the track. Here comes Tharp. Tharp will roll through to second. Gribb will fall back behind him in third. Reif, your leader. He's going to see if he can hold back the charging Tharp. Here comes Tharp to the inside. He hits the left rear tire, making a little contact there. Let's back out. Let's Reif go. Wise move. Box stock 350, you're on deck. Box stock 350. Bring those 2 heat races of carts to the grid, please. Reif still your leader. Tharp right there in second. This one tonight, sponsored by CNR Window Installation. $50 to the winner. Only 3 carts. You got a 1 in 3 chance for $50. Tharp now. Found that open door. Jace Reif left it open, and here goes Trevor Tharp to the lead. Reif will fall back in behind him. Jace getting a lot of seat time out here, getting faster every week. Learning. This is a good opportunity for him to fall in behind Tharp and kind of see where he runs, and maybe if he can run whatever that line is. But looks like he's making the most of it right now as we're halfway home in this one. Reif hanging right there with him. Gribb still right there with them. Reif way deeper into the corner on that one, as he really found some speed there and found out his cart will stick a lot deeper into that corner. Tharp with the advantage up off of turn 2, pulling about 3 cart lengths out. Reif will close it back up here in 3 and 4 as he seems to have a little more roll speed through that corner, but Tharp powers off the corner, holding down that lead. Once again, CNR Window Installation, your sponsor for this Crate 375 division. 2 to go, 2 to go. Flag in the air. Tharp, your leader, right, still right there. And they are just about through with this heat race. Need them box stock 350 first heat race to be in your seat and ready to roll onto the track as Trevor Tharp is going to win this one. Right second, Grim third. All right, we got 2 heat races of box stock 350 and 1 heat race of Masters left to go. We will take as brief of an intermission as we can so we can get those rookies out there for their feature. We'll take just long enough to get the lineups put together. First heat race, box stock 350 rolling out now. Tharp having to make the quick cart change there. So we had an extra second that we'll give him. I'll accept that when you jump out of one cart that fast and get into another one. We'll take that one. So Shell on the pole, Tharp outside pole, Smith and Kilbury running out your first heat race. Kilbury all the way around on the top of the track up there. He's going to get out of it, and looks like he's going to push it off the track. Don't know what happened there, but kind of slid a little sideways to the top of 1 and 2, and it must have shut down on him. Something went wrong. Complete restart here. Now you got 3 left. Kart Races, Shell to the front, Tharp second, Smith right there in third, Tharp to the bottom. This is a replay of the 400 class, and same race for the lead. I believe it's 2 different carts though, unless he strips some weight off quick. And this time Tharp will go to the front, Shell to second, Smith right there in third. Second heat race, box stock 350. Make sure you're at the pole or at the grid ready to go. Masters, you'll be right behind that second heat race of the 350s. Box stock 350 tonight being brought to you again by CNR Window Installation. CNR Window Installation putting up $50 to the winner of the feature event for the box stock 350 tonight. Remind y'all that all payouts will take place after tech over at the when you get teched over there at the scales. Top 3, every class be going to tech tonight. And after you clear tech, you'll go see Miss Danielle over at the trailer for your payout. She'll be over there at the TZ Motorsports Parts trailer. Tharp still your leader in this one. He'll be looking to try to take home that $50. He set himself up to be in position for somewhere between $150 and $200 tonight on the different classes that he's running. Tharp continuing to lead this one. It'll be 2 laps to go when they come back to the stripe. Shell second, Smith third. As they look at those 2 to go flaps. Laps winding down in this one. And it'll be 1 to go this time by for your leader, Tharp. Down into turn 3 and 4 one last time. And it's going to be Trevor Tharp winning heat race number 1. Box stock of 350. So box stock 350 heat race number 2. You'll be pulling out now, followed by the Masters. Masters, you should be on deck, rolled up there, ready to roll. Again, there's 2 more heat races left. 1 box stock 350 heat race, 1 Masters heat race. We will get the lineups done ASAP. And as soon as we get them posted, we'll be calling for the rookies. As soon as we get them lineups posted, we'll be calling for the rookies for the feature events. Be a brief intermission tonight. Everybody's had plenty of time since those first heat races. And they'll go green this time by Tony Erickson on the pole with this one. And we've got a whole bunch of and had nowhere to go. All right, helps if I turn the microphone back on. We've got Tony Erickson on front, James Erickson second. I have to get a name on the other 14. Alvarez is fourth, and I don't have a name on who's in the other Erickson cart. So Erickson and Erickson out front. Masters division, Masters, you should be at the grid. This your second heat race of the box stock 350s. Box Stock 350 second heat race on the track is halfway home. Sponsored again by CNR Window Installation. $50 will go to the winner of the Box Stock 350 heat race. Alvarez, a little low there, losing speed. The 14, a little high up there, kicking a little dirt up on the wall. Tony Erickson, still your leader. Got a little bit of room between him and brother James. It'll be 2 to go this time by. Flagman Todd Mates back in the stand tonight. Sneaking back over here to flag. Devin, that normally flags for us. He's our EMT tonight, so he is down there where he can get to anybody if they're in action. In case you were wondering what was going on. Last lap. Tony Erickson sets it for turn 3 and 4, and he's going to win this one. James Erickson to be second, the 14 to be third, and the other car rounding out your field. Masters division on the track. Now you got 3 Masters tonight. Kibbe on the pole in the 68. Durbin on the outside pole in the 46. And Gribb in that number 21. Running out to that turn, number 1. Kibbe going to try to lead this one. Here comes Gribb looking for the lead down the bottom. Trying to dig his way to have a spot there. Kibbe not going to give him a whole lot of room. And then Gribb going to go all the way up the track with him. A little bit of contact, just a little bit. Durbin in the 40-60 to second, but here comes Kibbe back down the inside. Gribb all the way out there by the wall. This is the last heat race of the night. Rookies, make sure you're pretty much ready to go. Jessica's going to be working on the lineups here in just a second. And as soon as they're ready and posted, we'll be calling for you. Not going to take a long intermission tonight. Normally we're trying to set y'all on the grid by now or right about now, but we did have the extra race early in the evening with the veterans race. So we want to make sure that we don't keep you a whole lot later tonight. So very short intermission tonight, very short intermission. So Gribb's still your leader. Kibbe second, Durbin third. They're halfway home in this Masters division. In case you're wondering what the Masters division is, it's basically 375-pound box stock, but everybody's 35 and over. If you're 35 and over and you think you can run with these guys or would like to, we'd like to see you out here, and we'd like to get some sponsors for this division. They've been a little low on carts, so not as many people wanting to sponsor them, but hey, that just means I got more time to talk about your business if there's only 3 carts on the track. So always looking for sponsors for any division, and this would be a good one for someone to jump on board with. Buster Grib trying to put himself together a win here in the Masters Heat Race. He's only got one more lap to do it. Down the back straightaway last time. And it looks like your winner, Masters Division Heat Race, going to be Buster Grib. Kibby will be second, third, and third. Quickly as possible, we'll get them posted, and as soon as they're posted, we will be calling for the rookie division. It is now 10 o'clock, and we'd like to be going here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Usually we have a 20-minute intermission, so we'll see how quick we can get y'all up here. Looks like Curbside Cuisine is already closed up, so I can't tell you to go get yourself some food. TZ Motorsports Parts Trailer is open, though. And I believe Rick's still over here with some ice cream. So you got ice cream, and you got the parts trailer still open if you're looking for a way to kill a few minutes. And we'll be back with you here as quickly as possible. Lineups are posted. Lineups are posted. Rookies, check your lineup and bring them to the front straightaway. Rookies, check your lineup and bring them to the front straightaway.
A regular tool, but some things you just don't realize. Even though they're happening right in front of your eyes, I'm not even sure just what went wrong. All I know, I've stayed here far too long. Some tears are softer than others. Sometimes even gold can rust. Some flags will suddenly change colors, and that's what makes it hard to know just what to trust. And even gold can rust. Now I'm slowly building up again.
Once again, lineups are posted. Lineups are posted. Rookies are working their way down here, getting ready for some feature racing action.
Think it even does me good to take this time alone. I'm pretty sure it's better than just staring at the phone. I'm not even sure just what went wrong.
right, you got your rookies out here on the front straightaway ready for their feature event.
In thing. Get rid of the trophy thing. Get rid of them.
All right, Junior 1, make sure you're coming to the grid. You're at the grid and ready to go. We want to get y'all out of here at a decent hour tonight. I know we got a little bit extra stuff that we went with a little later, or a little earlier in the evening. You have Warden on the pole in the number 5, Elwood the 28 outside pole, Erickson inside second row. In the 18, 72 of Beck went to the DQ, went to the rear, so Taylor moves up on the outside second row. Warner inside third row, Cameron outside third row, Durbin and Beck rounding out your rookie field. Junior 1 to the grid. And we'll get these feature races underway here for you. Everybody watching the flag when they're ready to go. Warden, Elwood. And the green flag is out. Everybody bouncing around in those seats a little bit. And they'll get them underway here. That race for the lead. Warden, Elwood down the back straightaway, side by side. Elwood going to try to drive it off into turn number 3. These two both want to lead lap number 1. Down the front straightaway, it looks like the leader at the line will be, I have no idea on that one. They were at dead heat. It's like horse racing. But in turn number 1 and 2, Warden clears Elwood for the lead, but he won't be back there for long. I know he'll be right back up beside him. Warner and Erickson right there, 3rd and 4th. Here comes Elwood back to the outside. Elwood settles back in behind him. He's going to look him over, try to steady what he's doing there a little bit. They'll have a lap cart coming up in Cameron here just a second on the back straightaway. Looks like they'll still clear her, and both of them clear nice and high. Everybody's got plenty of room. Junior 1, you're at the grid. Junior 1, you're at the grid, followed by Junior 2, your leader of the rookie feature race right now. Warden, and he's got Elwood right behind him. This race sponsored tonight by Quality Marine Surplus. Quality Marine Surplus, your sponsor for the winners of all your kids' divisions. $25 to all the winners. And Sac Nation Racing sponsoring 2nd and 3rd in the kids' classes tonight. 15 for 2nd, 10 for 3rd. And top 3 will get trophies in all these kids' classes. Top 3 will get trophies in the kids' classes, courtesy of Old Kart Racing. That race for the lead up there, heating up as they get through the lap carts. Now they're catching Whale and Taylor. And both carts will move to the outside. Looks like they'll need to stay on the outside as Taylor will be tucked in behind Cameron. Warden going to cut as close as possible. They're going to come up on Beck as well. Looks like Beck will stay low, so they'll still be good to get by him. And your leader's got some clear sailing now to do battle. Warden up front. Elwood 2nd. Warner comfortably at 3rd. He's got some lap carts in between him and Erickson. Erickson having to weave between Taylor and Cameron there to get through. Durbin in the 133. He's riding 5th. The last cart on the lead lap. And he's lapping carts as well. Warden now clean out front. Elwood and Warner would be finishing out the podium. There's 2 laps to go in this one. Just 2 more times around. Warden trying to hold on, and Elwood trying to find a way to get to him as now they're coming to the white flag. White flag in the air last time around. Warden down the back straightaway. They're going to have one lap cart to contend with. Cameron doing a real good job just staying right down there against the berm. They know where she's going to go, and Warden clears it to the top side, and Warden is your winner. Elwood second, Warner third, Erickson and Durbin round out your lead lap carts. Looks like it'll be Beck, Taylor, and Cameron rounding out the field. Mr. Warden, got yourself a win tonight. Who do you want to thank, bud?
Mom, my dad, Kryptonite Speed Shop, Jerry Martin, and Infinity Farms.
Right through it. Good job tonight. Oh, you're over here spinning donuts, trying to get away. I seen that. I seen how you did that. Mr. Elwood, second place tonight, taking off that last glove. Who do you want to thank tonight?
My mom, my dad, my papa, and my cousin, and Titi, and
He's going to thank his sponsors. I see Taylor's. I can't even hardly read it on there. Oh man, CBS Underground. There you go. We got that one. Mr. Warner. You know, I didn't call you the other names that, you know, Just Warner or, yeah, I wanted to call you Just Warner the whole race, but I didn't do it. You said, I'm Just Warner. So you're forever going to be Just Warner. When you're like 50 years old, I'll be like, hey, aren't you Just Warner? Good job on third place tonight. Who do you want to thank?
my sponsors, Uncle Dylan, Dad.
Good job, Jacob. All right. Woo! Good job. All right. That was your rookie division. They're 5 to 8 years old. They got them red restrictor plates in there, a little pipe. They're working on their interview skills, getting ready as they head up through the ranks. You got your junior ones coming out next. All right, Junior 1 coming out on the track now, your Junior 1 division. Tonight also sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus. $25 to the winner, and Slack Nation Racing. $10 for third, $15 for second. Gamble will be on the pole. Hazelou outside pole. English inside second row. Taylor in the number 22. And it looks like Chevy Townsend's going to be out there. Roxy not able to make the feature tonight. Gamble and Hazelou neck and neck for the points championship. Gamble took the heat race win. Hazelou looking to get those points back here in the feature tonight. We're going to go green flag racing this time by Junior 2. You should be at the grid, followed by Junior 3. And the green flag is flying. Gamble to the lead, Hazelou to second, English, Townsend, and Taylor. Your Junior 1 division. These kids are 8 to 10 years old, green restrictor plate. And we got one super slow down in turn number 3. Looks like, all right, they've got it going. Just making sure. Taylor was just about to a stop down there. So Gamble out front. Going to be negotiating a lap cart here probably in turn 3 and 4. Looks like the lap cart's going to hang all the way on the bottom line. Plenty of room up there for Gamble to clear. And he'll get by. Hazelou now working to the outside. Hazelou clear the lap cart. And we're off and running again with no obstacles in the way. Gamble your leader, Hazelou second. Here comes English to lap the card now. She's wanting to stay in this. Again, Izzy. She's got a horse show tomorrow morning. She's out here running a card tonight. Like to talk about a lot of these kids do dual sports. You got several kids that play baseball or softball. And Friday night, they race go-karts here at the Bullring. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid ready to go. Junior 2 at the grid ready to go, followed by the Junior 3. Gamble now, he's got about 10 card lengths of advantage. He's not going to take it easy, though. He wants to make sure he puts this one away. He's going to drive every lap to its fullest. He'll be catching the car to Taylor again. Gets on by on the outside. Taylor doing a good job holding a straight line down there. That's what we like to see. No darting around or anything. We're sure Taylor will get faster as she gets a little more seat time. And it'll be 2 to go this time by for Gamble. 2 to go. He's working to the outside of Chevy Townsend there in the number 32, putting the lap down. And Gamble now with a cushion as he'll be coming to the white flag this time by, trying to put this win in the books and maybe possibly take the lead in the championship race with just 3 more nights, 3 more features, 2 more nights to go in this 2021 season. Off of turn 4. Gamble's going to put this one away. He'll be your winner. Hazelou will be second. And English in that number 4. She's going to be 3rd place. She makes the podium tonight. Mr. Gamble, we're going to go ahead and get your interview in here. I think you can talk right through that helmet, right? I couldn't hear that, but we're going to say that you said, yeah, man, I'm ready. Who do you want to thank tonight on that great job winning that race?
My dad, my brother, my mom, my sister, my papa, Kryptonite Speed Shop, RPM Engines.
Kryptonite Speed Shop, RPM Engines, and Berry Tree Removal. Good job tonight. Congratulations on your win. Jackson looks like he's ready for, okay, they're going to get the picture. Jackson, second place tonight, running the wheels off this thing. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my dad, God, and my future sponsors.
And his future sponsors. Y'all hear that? Put your name on this card. This kid is ready for some sponsorship. Jackson Hasloo, second place tonight. And the shocker of the evening. Everybody on the front straightaway don't even know what to say. Izzy English with a third place finish. To all her friends watching at school, Izzy English. Third place. Who do you want to thank tonight? Izzy would like to thank everybody standing in the circle, especially her dad and her mom, and her sponsor, Mr. and Mrs. Blind Master. I could do it in her voice. Okay, I'd like to thank my sponsors. Well, I can give you your voice if you want. Okay, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Mr. and Mrs. Blind Master, and Mom and Dad. They're so awesome. And I can't wait to get to the horse show tomorrow morning and win me some blue ribbons here, too. This is awesome. Thank you so much for all my fans out there. This is the best day of my life. Y'all have a good one. I rock. Izzy English, third place.
We need to wipe that when we get home. We need to wipe that when we
She may never try to finish on the podium again after that interview. Coming out next year, Junior 2 Division, Junior 2s coming out on the track. Randy Smith will be on the pole. Zach Zachary outside pole. Hayden Erickson inside second row. Lloyd in the 21 outside second row. Gamillion inside third row. Maturko outside third row. And Sherrouse in the 106. He'll be on the fourth row by himself. They'll be coming around the green. I need the Junior 3s to the grid, followed by Wing Champ. Junior 3 followed by Wing Champ. The battle for the lead down to the turn number 1. And it looks like Smith actually kind of backed out. Knew he was going to have a good line through turn 2. We got two of them around down there in the bottom of turn number 2. It looks like Lloyd and Maturko. And we'll go and do it all over again. Junior 2 tonight, sponsored by Quality Marine Surplus and Sac Nation Racing. Junior 2 Division going for $25 to win, 15 for second, and 10 for third. Getting ready to do this again with the junior twos. We're going to try this one all over. This time, Smith works up the track a little bit, make sure he holds that lead in turn number one. Zachary will fall to second, Erickson third, Lloyd in fourth. Got Gamillion right there behind him. Maturko heading for the outside wall in the back straightaway. He'll get it. Not spun back around. Oh my, oh my. So we'll get him lined back up here again. Junior 2 feature race. Junior 3, make sure you're at the grid. Wing champ, make sure you're behind them. We're going to try to roll through these features, guys. All right. We'll try one more time on this double file start. This time, Randy Smith, way too ready to go. Flagman's going to just turn him loose on that one. And Zachary spinning Erickson out there. We have Maturko around in turn number 2 again. Okay, third caution. They called that one on Maturko. I guess it happened before the incident in turn number 3. Single file restart, no laps in the book. Maturko with 3 cautions leaves the track. So we'll go single file. It'll be Smith, Zachary, Erickson, Lloyd, Gamillion, and Scharouse. Junior 3, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 3, make sure you're at the grid. This race tonight, again, being brought to you by Quality Marine Surplus. Quality Marine Surplus. $25 to all the winners. Slack Nation Racing, $15 for second, $20 for third. Smith ready to go. He has option to fire after that cone, and we're green flag racing again. Smith, Zachary, Erickson. To the bottom of Erickson on that one. She'll go back to the inside on him. He gets a little bit loose, loses momentum. Erickson will drive it back to second. Here comes Lloyd back down the outside. And Erickson taking that third position back. And up front, Smith, Zachary. Here comes Lloyd back to the inside of Erickson. Erickson up the track that time off turn 2. Lloyd right there. Smith up front. He's kind of going to try to cruise over this one. Zachary going to try to run him down. Erickson, if she can shake Lloyd, she's going to try to run these boys back down. But here comes Lloyd down the inside. Erickson up the track. And Lloyd's going to have the line going to turn 3. Erickson fights back on the top side, but Lloyd's going to take the position away. Erickson's going to be fighting right back to it. Look to the inside in turn number 1. She's going to have that line now. She's got the momentum down the back straightaway. Erickson takes the position back from Lloyd. That battle for third. Keeping everybody on their toes here. Gamillion right there with them, trying to get in on that action. Smith now with about a 8-cart length lead over Zachary. Zachary with another about 10 back to Erickson. Erickson and Lloyd right there together. Gamillion right there with them. Little ways back to Sherrouse. This is your Junior 2 feature event. Junior 2 feature event. Again, Quality Marine Surplus, your sponsor, and Slack Nation Racing. Junior 3, you're at the grid, followed by Wing Champ. Junior 3, followed by Wing Champ. Smith now stretching out that lead even more over Zachary. Zachary with about the same advantage over Erickson. Lloyd still right there in 4th. Little ways back to Gamillion now. And the laps are running out on this Junior 2 feature, as it's going to be 2 laps to go, this time by Randy Smith. Stretching it out. He's on cruise control right now. Zachary trying to find a little bit more speed there, a little bit sideways through 1 and 2. And the white flag will be waving now for Smith as he stretched it out a little bit further. Last time around, Smith down the back straightaway into turn number 3. It's clear sailing for Randy Smith as he'll take this Junior 2 feature event. It looks like Zachary will be second. Erickson will be third, taking that final podium position. Lloyd, Gamillion, and Sherrouse rounding out your field. Randy, I know you got to go. No, you don't have to go jump in another one tonight. Usually you do. That's why I was running over here. Randy Smith, got yourself a win tonight, got out front, clear sailing. Who do you want to thank, man?
Corey Holly, Kryptonite Speed Shop, RPM Power, and my dad for doing making all the prep, and I guess me for driving.
Well, good job, man. He does a lot of work on his own cart. Randy Smith getting the W tonight. Let me jump in the back of this one real quick, and then I'll get some more interviews. Hayden Erickson, third place tonight. You didn't think I was coming over here. You were still putting yours together, weren't you? You're like, oh, I got another minute, right? Nope, he came right to you. Who do you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank my dad, my papa, my uncle, and everyone else to come and watch out.
And your awesome little brother. Really? Your awesome little brother? Okay, she thanked her awesome little brother. Zachary, second place tonight. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Tornado Motors for building my motor, and Charles Smith for helping me in the pits, and my friend Jess for
Just didn't work on the cart.
for supporting me.
There you go. You got support. Didn't even thank your dad at all. I mean, that's pretty good. Come on, get in the cart, boy.